Hello, my friends. My name is SammiCake and welcome to this awkward stream. I'm going to be playing some Genshin Impact as per usual. Hi! Hi. Oh, this is awkward. It's always awkward. It's always awkward. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing the Genshin. Hi. Hoping everything's working fine. So like, a lot of things have happened recently, and everything is just a chaotic mess. And it's simply, so I got like a new setup, and I'm somewhere else, basically. Because I'm somewhere else, it's a bit different. I'm hoping the audio and everything is fine. Like there's no, you know, the usual. Cool J, hi! Hi. Sorry, I got a Twitch drop message. No, stop. And it's like partly covering text. You've like, shh, quiet. How do I get rid of it? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, Cool J. Hi. Hope everything's doing well. Thank you. Hope everything's doing well with you as well. Yeah, like everything's tough right now. Putting it simply, but it's okay. It's alright. So we are going to do Navia story quests. Depending on how long it takes, we might start this as well. Because this is the event stuff. I do plan on doing a lot more streams though, because I haven't really been doing streams recently. But now that I'm in like a new location and like I might have more freedom in streaming basically, hopefully. So I want to try and do them more frequently. We're going to be doing Navia story quests today though. I don't have Navia on this account, but I did get Navia on my other account. This one. No, I've hidden it, but it has her weapon. She's guaranteed. I got her about pity 79 or so, and then I did like 35 wishes, I think, or something like that. On the weapon banner, and I got her weapon. Yes, and I have like 140 wishes left over, which is amazing because I wanted Cloud Retainer on this account as well. So yeah, I'm very chuffed with that. Remember to always take breaks every now and then when streaming. Yes, very true. Yeah. It's not good. It's not healthy. Especially like if you make yourself suffer mentally from streaming and such, you know? I do, to be honest, I take way too many breaks. I take way too many breaks when it comes to streaming. But I want to get back more into it. I'm actually like really, yeah, let's go. Let's do this, you know? Enthusiastic. So, Navia story quest. Let's do this. Luckily, I have not been spoiled on this at all. So, I'm happy about that. Braving the Tides Together was a Multiflora Chapter Act 1. One day you're stopped by a familiar voice while in the court of Fontaine. Okay. Whew. I'm guessing a familiar voice is Navia. Black and Rose, hey, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? Oh, Joe and Michaela as well on YouTube. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, it's good to be back. I had my YouTube chat pop-up thing like really low down, so my Twitch one was covering it, so I didn't see my YouTube chat. Oops. But I see it now. I'm getting back into things. I forgot to leave Streamlabs open. One moment, let me get that open. That way, whenever someone like subscribes or something, I can clearly, easily see it. Okay. Is it? Right. I'm hoping as well my chair's not too squeaky. It's a very squeaky chair. It's a very squeaky chair. I'm also really like fidgety. I move around so often. It's really bad. Ellie, hi, welcome. How you doing? Oh, wait.
Seriously? But Mr. Morris, I don't understand, sir. How can you only be telling me this now?
I think we're doing the event one. Oh no, we're not meant to be doing the event one.
I'm afraid that there's nothing really I can do. I'm really facing a crisis. My hands are tied.
We have to do this.
But what about my film?
He's the guy that we met in Inazuma.
I'm afraid you'll have to come up with something on your own. Take it from me. Sometimes you just have to let things go. Same goes for this film festival.
Yeah, this is definitely the thing with Chiori and Ayaka and Aito and Yoimiya.
So he's back in Fontaine now.
And Xavier. So that's how you pronounce that. You like my V model? Thank you. Thank you so much. Part of experience, squeaky mystery, yeah? It's been a while. How have you been?
Well, I was doing just fine until I received some terrible news just now. The investor I was working with for my upcoming film has fallen upon some hard times and is no longer able to provide the promised amount of funds.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Unfortunately, that's not how it works. We had signed an agreement specific to the Fontanalia Film Festival, stipulating that I cannot work with any other investors until the festival is finished.
Well, that's annoying.
A film festival? What's that?
Oh, is this your first time participating in Fontaine's Fontanalia Film Festival? Then allow me to fill you in. The Fontanalia Festival was established to commemorate the legendary Loch Knights, who went on a quest to search for the Oceanids, and eventually welcomed the Hydro Arconageria. The holiday is deeply connected to the founding of Fontaine, as well as its unique laws and trials. It's one of the most important festivals for this nation.
But what's with that weird expression on your face? It's like you're trying really hard to remember something.
What's with that sound effect?
I was just trying to recall the exact description.
That sounded so like out of place.
To avoid any unnecessary arguments over semantics. I usually try to recite things straight from the source.
Well, either way, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's just like the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt and the Lantern Rite in Lille.
Oh, we're getting
Yes,
Lantern Rite
those
again
are
soon.
Festivals of a similar variety. Who doesn't like a good festival? And just like those of other nations, Fontaine will hold a plethora of events around this time each year. To commemorate the Loch Knights, people will imitate them by putting on special costumes, raising golden cups, and going door to door asking for pure water. But a few years ago, Lady Farina started to find the whole idea a little drab, and so decided to change the part about pure water to sweets.
That's fair enough.
Really doesn't surprise Paimon at all.
Yeah.
The
Sweets
whole
is a lot
thing seems
better.
more akin to a carnival now, and it's quite popular among the kids. Every year, you can hear a bunch of them saying, "Trial or treat."
Trial or treat.
But how
That's
did that
clever.
connect back to the film festival you mentioned?
Ah, yes, it appears I've strayed off topic. I just got too excited after seeing
I
you.
see her in the
To
background.
the point. The Fontanalia Film Festival is an event proposed by the Fontaine Film Association this year. Now that film technology has matured as a medium, it's the perfect time to introduce more people to the art form. During this time, people may submit films to be evaluated, and the entry with the highest score will be given the Farina Award by the association.
Okay.
The what award?
The Farina Award. You know,
Oh.
after the Hydro Archon. They coined it while Lady Farina was still in power, but even though things have changed, no one has made any motion to update the name. Perhaps
Yeah.
everyone still thinks of it as a pretty appropriate name. Even though she isn't the Hydro Archon any longer, Lady Farina is still Fontaine's superstar. Anyone with eyes can see the way she shines on the stage.
I wonder if the dialogue changes with this. You know? If you haven't done this, the thing. It must do, actually, because I haven't done it on my other accounts, but it started this quest already. Usually, there's like a prerequisite for like doing the latest Archon quest or something. And then it says, oh yeah, it might spoil the story or something for you, but I'm guessing it won't. I'm guessing all this dialogue will be different. Keith, hey, welcome. It has been a while. How are you doing?
Alright. Guess the name does work pretty well when you put it that way.
Oh, I've turned auto off.
But who would have guessed there'd be an issue with the funding? How will I ever explain this to Miss Chiori? Not to say all the other actors who traveled all the way here from Inazuma.
I am doing okay. Things are a bit tough, but yeah, I'm doing fine. And yeah, Merry Christmas to you and Happy Holidays.
Chiori? Sounds familiar. Where have we heard that name before?
I mean, we heard it from the live stream, but Paimon, where did you hear that name before? I can't think where you could have. She runs a clothing store in the Court of Fontaine, Chioria Boutique.
Yes, that's her. I asked her to oversee the event's art direction, including the design of the actors' costumes and appearances.
Oh, Paimon remembers now. Navia said that her clothes were designed by Chiori, and Kirara's outfit too.
Oh, I
How
see.
to describe her? Well, she tends to be pretty direct and can be very forceful when it comes to dealing with people. The fashion world in Fontaine has dubbed her the Thundering Seamstress. Her remarkable designs have led many Fontainians to become very interested in Inazuma.
That's cool. Huh. It's kind of weird, actually, because, like, Fontaine is based on, like, well, France and, English. And Inazuma is based in Japan, but a lot of, I mean, especially in, like, England, a lot of people are interested in Japanese culture and stuff, I reckon. I think. I don't know. So it's kind of like real to life sort of thing. It's my lucky day. Hi, are you from the UK? Yes, I am. You been okay? Finished now for the holidays? Nice. Wishing you much happiness for the holidays. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Same goes to you. I wish you all the happiness. Oh, I don't drink tea. I'm from the UK. But I don't like tea. I don't like coffee. Don't like any of that. If I want energy, I drink energy drinks. As dumb as it sounds.
Anyway, Chiori is acquainted with all the actors I've invited from Inazuma. Without her help, I don't think I would have been able to get such an international cast for the film. She really is a kind soul.
Who are the actors from Inazuma?
Yeah,
Do you know them?
really.
Why don't the two of you accompany me to the Aquabus station to welcome them?
I mean, yeah, sure, but can I do this Navia story quest first?
Judging from the time, the Aquabus should be arriving shortly. Chiori will be waiting to meet me there as well.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Got that done. Let's go do this thing. Ain't proper English if you don't drink tea. Okay. No. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, you're right. This is really cool. I love all this. It's kind of weird how we're already getting, like, all this stuff as well. Usually has to do, like, the first act before these things pop up. It's cool. I like. Arrival of a... Ooh.
They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Okay. Oh, wait, I haven't got my proper team. I have like a team for when I want to get friendship up. So because my Femine and Charlotte, they're new characters. I don't have them to friendship 10 yet. I don't know what I'm doing. Details. Yeah, friendship 9. She's close. I only got Femine for the last update, the last event. Yeah, let's use my property. Kaki Plays, hi, it's good to see you here. How you doing? And yeah, I guess. Your famous Batty, nice. Very nice. I've always wanted to like get into tea or coffee, but I just never could. I really never could. Getting back into the Genshin groove, yeah. I mean, I love Genshin. It's my favorite game. I play it way too much. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thank you.
Navia! It's Navia!
Aw. Seems like there's a lot of people who are British and not tea or coffee people.
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Wow, you play chess. That's so cool. I never could get into it. Like, I remember, I think it was like on Skype or something. Or maybe it was just on MSN. I don't know. It was on something like that. And you could play chess. And I did that a bit with friends like many, many, many years ago. But I never really got too into it. Levi, hi! No worries about being late. That's fine. Thank you so much for joining. You haven't really missed much. You're watching Big Bang Theory. Nice. I haven't seen that in ages. I used to watch it quite a lot. Welcome over to Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch as well. Thank you. I still like had an email saying that you followed. It's weird because it didn't pop up on like Streamlabs or anything. But thank you. It is so nice seeing so many people. Thank you all so much. Oh, so the GIF World. Hi, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, you drink tea and coffee. Nice. You're playing Lichness. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is. Anyway, no plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
Oh yeah, I forgot about all that.
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of. Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Wasn't Spina di Rosilla affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date.
It's really nice that she's taken that responsibility fairly. She doesn't have to at all.
Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
That's fair. I would definitely recommend at least trying out Genshin. If you don't mind gacha and feel like you won't get too addicted to the gacha. I mean, the gacha isn't too bad on Genshin, I personally think. But yeah, like, I think it's worth a go at least. And I'm great as well. Thank you, Zelda Jifworld. Thank you so much. A monster ripper, yes! Good, that's I haven't had a ripper in ages, so if I have a monster, I usually have a mango loco these days. But ripper used to be one of my favorites. I absolutely love mango loco. I've been drinking a lot of Rubicon Raw recently. And I have the raspberry and blueberry of that. And that's really nice. It doesn't really give you that much of a kick compared to Monster though. But it's still really nice.
Oh, spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time though, right?
True.
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
That's fair.
And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
Oh gosh. I mean, I struggle reading my own handwriting as it is. My handwriting is terrible. What I think about gacha is that breaks everyone's wallets. Yeah, that is true. Like, I've been good with Genshin recently. I only get the monthly welcome thing nowadays. And even then I've topped up for like the next 6 months. So basically I don't need to pay any money for Genshin for a few months. Baba Azam. Hi, welcome. How you doing? Sorry if I said your name wrong.
That does sound like you, alright. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
That's fair. I mean, one of my accounts, I've not paid any money on it at all. And that account is actually one of my best accounts. It's like it's got 2 of like the best characters on it. One of them is C1, and it has loads of like signature weapons as well. Like, that account is really good, and I haven't put any money into it. It's so, yeah, it's cool though.
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Actually, that's a good point. If you're making tasks for yourself, don't be so serious all the time. You should make like little tasks for yourself of just light-hearted stuff to remind you to do things that can make you happy, you know? Huh.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time. Maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
Well, now you know for next time.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
Fingers crossed.
Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Call that mini goals. Making mini goals can help you feel like making progress and being productive. Yeah. Like at the moment, I have like a little mini goal of doing a bit of drawing every day. And I did a drawing. Well, I did a drawing on Wednesday. I did 2 drawings yesterday. I haven't done anything yet today, but then I still got a lot of today to do, basically. But it's been good. It's been good. I've actually started like picking up a few new things. Like I've been trying to do a little bit more exercise, honestly. So that's one thing. I also bought like a little sewing kit because I have holes in my socks, you know. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and fix these socks. Just the small things. Just to make life a bit better in a way, I guess. Costello, hi, welcome. How are you? Navia reminds me a lot of Cynthia from Pokemon. I kind of see what you mean there, yeah. I see what you mean. Maybe not so much personality, but for looks, yeah. A lot of people compare her to Taylor Swift. A lot of people do that.
So you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over.
She seems so enthusiastic.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
It'll be a pretty nice break.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Alright, sounds good to me.
Follow me. I'll take you there.
Huh. So what is this boat we're going on? Are we actually going to have like a little cutscene on a boat? Because that'd be cool. I miss Pokemon. I need to play other new Pokemon DLCs actually. Like I started the first one, but I didn't get that far. And I need to. I know the second one's out now.
We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
That's actually something I was gonna ask. Like, should I? Because I started the first DLC, should I just stream Pokemon DLC even though I've already started it? Or should I just finish the first one and maybe stream the second one? I don't know. I have a thing though where I'm trying to like make it live decks. But because I'm trying to make it live decks, it takes me ages.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, Navia. I remember this Navia line.
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
I didn't know they were actually named after them. I just thought it was a coincidence that I didn't like catch on for Callus one. But for Navia one, I just thought it was a coincidence. Spina di Rosilla was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson.
I mean, I guess it's more so for everyone rather than just for herself as well.
You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Something that big also wouldn't have just been his core. Perhaps the rest of the Spina didn't see the point of having a full line.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it.
You still haven't completed the Pokemon Scarlet Pokédex, oh. Pretty sure. Yeah, I definitely finished mine because I remember I got the Shiny Charm. When I got the Shiny Charm, I got Fukuoka, which is shiny from breeding. Huh. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I can't like stream it from the start because I've already started it. But maybe I can like start near the start. I think I'm near the start anyway. You have to like go to these signs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how long the DLC is.
From what I've
See.
heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Additional updates coming early next year as an epilogue. Yeah, I heard about that. I thought that was really cool because we didn't know anything about that until recently. I thought that was a really neat feature for them to add. Yeah, I haven't finished the first part yet, so I don't even know how long the first part is. I know I've gone to like... Because you had to like walk around with a partner to these signs. And I think I've gone to like 2, maybe 3 signs. Like, I feel like I'm really close to the beginning of it, to be honest.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
All right, then let's head out.
Baldur's Gate. Oh, I need to play that more. I was playing a lot in with some friends of mine. And it was a lot of fun. I did try playing it a bit solo, but I didn't get too far by myself.
Navia,
Oh.
what was your mother like as a person?
1 or 2 days of play. Wow, that's still quite a lot of time, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously.
It is an interesting
While
game.
my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws.
Why do you think Paimon did that on purpose?
My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
Sweet.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
It must be difficult being a business partner with someone that's also your real life partner.
But those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning.
That's true.
So
I do that with my cuddly
I
toys.
always associate the line with her in my heart.
Did I watch the Game Awards? Yeah, it was really good.
Appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea.
I'm not surprised Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year at all. Like, I expected that as much. There weren't really that many
Beloved people and memories
games announced. The main one for me was Monster Hunter one at the end.
and must continue to keep moving.
It was cool. It was really cool.
The fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Do you miss them? I mean, that's a dumb question. Of course she does.
Always. But no matter what, we can't change the past.
I was really hoping we could
Tell
in some
myself
way.
that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
I love seeing her positivity though, honestly. It's so nice to see.
We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new poisson.
A lot of people on the new Spider-Man getting to win, really? Oh, yeah. Like, I've not played the new Spider-Man game. And nor have I really been interested in the Spider-Man games. I feel like with Spider-Man, it's kind of, you need a really, like, specific market for them, you know? I don't know. But yeah. Like, my second choice for winner would probably be Zelda. If I had a second... Well, no. My choice was Zelda. But I knew Baldur's Gate was going to win. She seems to be managing. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another. Yeah. It's amazing how much Navia copes with.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
No. Wait, I hope this isn't going to be sad. They do a lot of sad stories on this. I hope it's not going to be sad. What's different about it? I can't tell. You really want to Final Fantasy 16 to win? Yeah, I can't remember either. I'm pretty sure it came out this year. But I never played it. I think that's another thing is that like Spider-Man and Final Fantasy 16, they're both, I think, they're both PS5 exclusives, aren't they? And like, I mean, I know like Zelda is also Switch exclusive, but like with the PS5, I don't feel like there's as many, I mean, there's definitely isn't as many people who own the console compared to Switch, especially because there was that shortage with PS5s at the start of its release. I don't know what the shortage is like with PS5s now. I don't think there is much of a shortage these days, but like, I don't think many people have a PS5. Yeah, like if Final Fantasy 16 and Spider-Man were on like PC and Steam as well, they probably would have had a much bigger chance of winning Game of the Year. Like it would have had like a huge boost, I reckon. I do really want to play Final Fantasy 16 so badly.
Welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss.
Oh.
As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson.
As you see,
Malus is an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as callously unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him.
Yeah, I'm really sad that GTA 6 isn't going to be on PC straight away on release. Like, it's working though, because it is making me want to get a PS5. Like I wouldn't mind getting a PS5. Then I can play like Final Fantasy 16. I can play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I can play GTA 6. I can play Demon Souls. I keep wanting to say Demon Slayer. Whatever games is there. Oh, God of War Ragnarok as well. Like, I want to play all these games on PS5. But yeah, I don't have a PS5. Like, hopefully one day I'll get one. But I don't think I will anytime soon. Wait a minute, let's get my hoodie. I got like an oversized Jujutsu Kaisen hoodie the other day. Oh, it's so cozy. It's so cozy. I love it.
But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navia be featured with them as well? I mean, like, I do agree with that to an extent, but I really can't imagine her putting herself on like a pedestal like that.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
It's not an anime hoodie, no. No, it's not an anime. Over that would be epic. It's a I don't actually know how you pronounce his name. Sukuna. It's a Sukuna hoodie. Sukuna. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I did post like the other day on Twitter of like my little Nanami figure thing I got from a friend. It's so cute. I actually drew Nanami as well yesterday. I haven't posted it on Twitter yet. I was going to post it later on today. But I drew Nanami.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol.
She's gonna be an actual Mary Poppins.
Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Well, if that's what you think, I think it'll be just a matter of time, yeah.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet.
I've always wanted Luffy's hat. Honestly, I've always wanted Luffy's hat. I remember, like, many years ago, I went to a Comic-Con. And I think there was, like, a few places I could buy Luffy's hat. But I ended up getting, Trafalgar's Law's hat. This was, like, 10 years ago. But yeah, I have his hat. But Luffy's hat, that'd be so cool to have. I need to catch up with One Piece. There's way too much to watch though. Like, I started re-watching it from the start because I hadn't caught up with it for freaking years. But I only got like 100 episodes in. I need to watch it more. There's too much anime to watch now. There's too much, like, good anime these days. Like, I keep seeing anime. Like, if I go for Twitter or Instagram, I'm like, oh, that looks cool. And I just make a new tab of the anime name. And on my phone. And like, okay, I'll watch this later. And now I have like 40 tabs on my phone on Chrome. Of all different animes to watch. It's so bad. And that's just on my phone.
Anyway, Laurent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callis.
Be interesting to see what Miss Clementine looks like.
But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 4 months to watch it. Yeah, definitely. I'll try eventually. It'll take me a while, but I'll try.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
It's so weird when she says, "Hey, you!" Sounds kind of like aggressive in a way. Me?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine.
Okay.
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
That makes sense.
Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running a show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone.
I was thinking like a dancing pose, you know? Just like dancing with each other.
So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Strike a happy pose. I think strike a happy pose, if anything. Paimon's already your favorite purely because she can fly. Fair enough. She thinks she can talk quite a bit, though.
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
That's so weird.
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
So awkward.
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
Imposing.
Posing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
Oh, her face is glorious. Tyler, hi. Hi. I've been better, but I'm okay. I'm alright now. How have you been?
This pose. It makes me recall Spina di Rasula's glorious golden age.
I feel like it needs to be like back to back if they do that though, you know?
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person?
True.
If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Ivan's really thinking about this. Aw, miss you too, Tyler. Aw. I do plan on streaming a lot more, Phil. That's my plan. But definitely let's see your journal next. Thank you. Used to do a lot of tabs as well. Yeah, it does. Like I'm okay for the most part on my computer, but yeah, my phone is just terrible.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Alright, looking into the distance.
By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
I like that one.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with Mora fruit.
Cool, Spyman, you love your Mora. Aw, excited for Christmas? I'm not that excited, honestly. As sad as it sounds. Yeah, I don't really have any plans for Christmas at all. So, I don't really have anything to look forward to with Christmas. I'm just gonna like wake up, be like, yay, it's Christmas, open presents, and that's my Christmas.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
I do hope you have a lovely Christmas, though. I hope you do.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
I'm not sure that would be Clementine's... Oh, no, wait, I was Callus. What should that be Callus' face, though? Like, he looks too happy.
Wait, but we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
I think a dancing pose would be great. I don't think Clementine would wear sunglasses like that.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time.
What kind of thoughts are you having?
Oh, outfits! Ugh, that's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Adele?
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father, Jax, was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me. And she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too.
Oh, I do not know who you're talking about.
I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift.
Oh, that's sweet.
I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
Inaya? Sorry if I said that wrong. But hi, welcome. I am good, thank you. How are you?
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures, definitely.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some souvenirs at least.
Shine! Hey, it's good to see you. Gosh, it has been a while. I've been okay. I've been better, but yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. How are you?
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, it turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately
That's
made a
good.
beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home.
Am I new on streaming? No. I've been doing it for ages. Actually, I've been doing because I originally did YouTube videos on YouTube. And also just a heads up, I stream on YouTube as well at the same time. So if you see me talking to someone and they're not in chat, it's because they're on YouTube. But yeah, I've been on YouTube for about 10 years. So I've been at this for quite a while. Yeah, it's been ages. And Shane, I'm glad you've been good and keeping busy. That's really good to hear.
You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
Guilty for what, though?
But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
How's your experience, guessing, with this game? Yeah? I've played this game since day one. So, and I have 5 accounts. I have quite a big experience with this game, you could say. Nah, I really love Genshin though. It's my favorite game.
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then.
Yeah, this is my jam.
First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my
Hi.
most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Ooh, we got our own titles.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, I am pretty amazing, you could say.
Yeah, pretty amazing. She's been cool since before we even met her.
Oh, Paimon, don't copy me. All credit to Paimon.
Now you suddenly resist taking a dig at Paimon?
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
Coulter, don't. Oh. How long Simon, how long do I plan playing this game? Or, today? For streaming? Because, I don't know, yeah. Aw, Black and Rose, thank you. Paimon is Queen of Genshin. Okay, yeah. I think I just heard barking, just a heads up. If you heard barking, I'm sorry. Because where I'm living now, there's a dog, basically. I got headphones on, so I can't really hear it properly. VTuber model. I made this model myself, believe it or not. It took a lot of time, a lot of effort. I don't think I could ever do it again. I was actually trying to make a replacement for it, a 3D replacement using Vroid. And it was going to be the same design. I was not even halfway through it. I was working on a hair The hair's so difficult. Ah. But I was trying to make a new one. It's just a lot of work. Heard them say Navia, and we can hear in your head is, hey, listen. Pepper's is guest on the stream, yeah. It's not a husky, no, it's not. I don't know what breed it is, honestly. It's a small dog, kind of small. Medium. It's medium. We'll say medium. It's a medium-sized dog. She's not very nice, though. Well, she's nice sometimes. But then she could be horrid at times as well. Yeah, ask away.
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
Sorry, I can't do that. I'm really actually struggling with money right now, so I can't say.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
Oh, Coulter. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either. Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Luce and Melissa, dead. They're just gone? Luce, I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
I feel sorry for the guy. Okay. Yeah, I created my model myself. It's a lot of work, but I managed somehow. It's mostly like the story that happened in the Arkham Quest. It was sad.
I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would have also found them very difficult to accept.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
Black Emma, thank you. Thank you.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him.
And the problem with my model, though, is not very good at tracking my face. Like, I notice sometimes I'm, like, winking or something. But I'm not winking in real life. Like, I was messing around with tracking before streaming. I was trying to, like, get it to work with my right eye. And it just wasn't really tracking it. I don't know why. I think it might just be for lighting and stuff in here, though.
It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Not a name I've heard before either.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the aquabus lines.
Oh, so that's why he was getting loan for aquabus lines before it all started.
Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y.
So every day.
Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that.
Huh?
He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis' side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callis's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again.
So that's why Navia's never heard of that person now.
Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time.
Random comment. I like his voice. I mean, it's just like an old man's sort of voice, but it's cool.
Even though Marcel's faction has been
Like a
dissolved,
mafia
we still
dude.
don't know anything about Romeu's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Yeah, they get really good voice actors for this. Like at the start of the game, they were kind of meh. at times, the voice actors. But then when like Samara and Fontaine came out, kind of in the Zoom as well, I think, the voice actors just went phew. It's like got so much better. I mean, it makes sense as well because they had more money to spend on the game as well, because like it became more popular then. You know? So yeah. Yeah. It's good.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
Aww. Coulter. And Spirit Flame, hey, welcome. Good to see you. I am doing okay, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Oh, of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
You want to see Adele? Cheer up. We want to see the future star of Espina. Yeah.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Lovely. Yeah. Sorry. I'm a bit sleepy. Shouldn't be sleepy. I'm a bit sleepy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should be doing like this quest and the event quest, but for the moment I'm thinking.
It's nice to walk from time
Sure.
to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might just do Navia story quests and just leave it at this. But I mean, this could go on for like another hour or two. I don't know how long the story quest is. Doing alright, final weekend in the Christmas break. Nice, yeah. Hope you awesome plans. Yeah, I don't have any plans for Christmas really. Yeah. But yeah, thank you. I'm sure it'll be fine. To be fair, I might end up doing like a stream on Christmas. We'll see.
Let's take a break.
I do love the look of this game. Like, you see this water here? You can go diving in there. Only in Fontaine, but you can go diving in there. And it's such a huge world.
Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress
Updates
too
every
much about
6
the
weeks as
destination.
well. It's crazy.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two.
Not so kind but not harsh on the eyes. Yeah, true. It is a really wonderful visual experience. Yeah. I think it's like the perfect graphics for me, you know? I've always like been a sucker for like anime graphics, anime style games. And this one is like perfect for me because it does look amazing.
The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built and this road has fallen into disuse.
Levi Ackerman, that's someone in Attack on Titan.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Snacks?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more.
Oh, is it really your name? That's so cool. Huh. It's a nice name. Paimon never changes. No, she doesn't.
Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Aw.
Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients, seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
Should I go get some? I have some in my bag.
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so she should have some stuff on hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
It's named after the Levi Clothing Company, really? Oh, that's a bit of a weird reason to name your child that. But fair enough. Like, I mean, I guess some people name after like games and stuff, but I think games is a bit different compared to a clothing company.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Okay, Spearflame, thank you so much for lurking. Yeah, so you can see the game in all its glory. It does look pretty. Like, okay, I have an ultra wide screen, and I sometimes play Genshin in ultra wide screen, and it looks so
Melusines
nice.
are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be
And now
sure
we're
to befriend
underwater.
them and cause them no harm.
Like, I love the like the distortion in the water from looking up as well. You see what I mean? It just looks so nice. And the bubbles, the sound effects as well. The music on this game is great. Listen to it, it's so nice. Yeah. I know I don't need to do this, I just wanted to show it off because I do really love this. It is really nice, yeah. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like this sort of like pattern in the water, you know? It is magical, yeah. Yeah, basically, I love this game. They know how to like, you know, do environmental stuff. Make it look really nice.
Ah, how did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
Yep. I thought we had sugar and flour, unless she said you only had flour and sugar. But okay.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Macarons. Magnificent. I like that. Magnificent.
Ross's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
It is quite a beautiful game. You got stuck at the beginning and quit playing it. Aww, that's fair. Like, I think a lot of people kind of did the same thing. Like, they got in the beginning of the game and they just kind of like thought, yeah, it's cool, but then they just couldn't really properly get into it. And I feel even like late game, it can be a bit problematic to get properly into the game because there's a lot of talking. There's so much talking, and not a lot of people like that. It's not their sort of thing. But if you can get past all that and just like explore the world and, you know, do like these hidden exploration stuff and all that stuff, I feel like it's worth a try. Oh god, yeah, you had to get into like AR 26 or something to progress. Yeah, that can be really off-putting. I think it is a bit quicker now. Because I think they did actually lower it at one point. But also just like, because there's so much more to explore and stuff, you can get the levels quite easily. But, yeah. Yeah. That's fair. Does Prime ever sit down? No. Basically, no. She always just flying there. I think I've seen her like lie down before. But I've never seen her sit. She's 99.9% of the time she is flying. Well, you have to re-download it. Yeah, go for it. I mean, there's a lot to do. Gentle soul is found in beauty of being underwater, yeah.
Oh, it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
You really want to put sheep on the Adventurers Guild? There's still some important things we must do, yeah.
Oh, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
Mm-hmm.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down.
Yeah, that's true.
Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Navia's right. That's certainly one way of putting it. The thing is, I swear, like, every single character feels this way with us, you know?
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
Macaron. I love how she says that. But of course.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter and enjoy every moment we spend together.
Welcome back. That's fine you went VI back. You played it when it first came out, but never could get into it as people kept telling me how to play. That's fair, yeah. It can be really annoying when people are like, you know, they're just like trying to take control of things. And with Genshin, there's a lot of people who do that sort of thing. I mean, it makes sense in some ways because you want to like get the right team and stuff, and like builds, and you know, do as much damage as possible. But then there should be a limit to that sort of thing, you know? Like, people should only offer advice when you ask for it, sort of thing. So it can be a bit annoying and frustrating when that happens. Spidey on doing Honkai Star Rail as well. I do sometimes. I haven't streamed it for a while though, but I was actually hoping to stream some Star Rail at some point soon. Because I haven't done Jinglies, I haven't done Argentis, I haven't done Links, I haven't done... I'm sure there's someone else. I haven't done their like story quest stuff. The character story quest. I did like the streamer one in the spooky place. And I did the Topaz one. But yeah. You still never played a Zelda game? Really? What the hell? You really should. Like, before Genshin, Zelda was my favorite. Do you play like, I'm guessing you don't play like Final Fantasy 14, because I'm guessing... I don't know. How do you play Final Fantasy 14 then? Also feels like a lot like a Black Butler character. Kind of. I kind of see what you mean. Kind of. I haven't watched Black Butler in years. I actually really want to get back into it. Like, I downloaded it onto my phone so I could watch it at some point from the start. Because I can't remember how much I watched before, because it was so long ago when I watched it. But yeah, I kind of see what you mean. That's fair. Yeah. I do want to go back into Final Fantasy 14 at some point, but I've got too many games to play, too much anime to watch, so it's a bit of a struggle. Anyway, let's go.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water.
Water.
In celebration of
Wow.
this moment.
Small quitter? It's not going to be a small quitter. It never is. If they make a point of showing off something like a small quitter, it's not going to be a small quitter.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
Cheers!
May your travels go smoothly. May the spina continue to grow. And may our friendship last until the end of time.
You stopped playing Final Fantasy 14 sub, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Like, that's my main thing that puts me off Final Fantasy 14 is the sub, honestly. Like, it'd be cool, but I don't think I could dedicate myself to it every month, you know? And yeah, playing with friends as well, group of friends to play it with, it makes it a lot better too. Which I do actually have a friend I could play it with. But it's just also finding the time. You're currently playing Dynasty Warriors 8, Assassin's Creed 3, Forza, Edge of Eternity. Nice. Accuser Like a Dragon. Nice. Huh. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, those are cool games. Like, Dynasty Warriors, I could never... I tried playing Dynasty Warriors before because I really loved Hyrule Warriors. But I just couldn't get properly into it. I just really couldn't. Assassin's Creed, I haven't played for years, but I did like some of the first few Assassin's Creed games. Forza is not really my sort of thing. Like, it's cool and everything, but it's not something I really play much myself. Edge of Eternity, isn't that a turn-based game, if I remember correctly? I might be wrong. I know it's like an anime-style game. If I recall correctly, anyway. Oh, you have a signed poster by a producer. That's so cool. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. That's cool. I hope you enjoy Edge of Eternity when you start playing it. Cool. Yeah, for me, it's mainly Genshin and Star Rail. I mean, like, Baldur's Gate, I need to play more of. Sunhaven. I mean, that's like a farming game. I really like that. I want to play more Elden Ring as well. I have like loads of games that are like on my to play list. But I want to stream a lot of them. Like Moonstone Island. I think that'd be cool to play. Sandrock. I love Sandrock. Coral Island. Bug Snack. I have so much to play. Fate Farm. I need to play more Fate Farm. Oh yeah, House Flipper 2 came out recently. I really want to stream that, honestly. Ah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted as I talk. If you want a good anime to watch, I highly recommend Tower God. Second season coming soon. Didn't I... No, that wasn't Tower God. Tower God. I have heard of it, I just can't put a picture to it. I know one thing I really want to watch in anime is Solo Leveling because that's coming out really soon. And I am so excited for that, honestly. But yeah, I'll definitely give Tower of God a look. I put it on my list. But I have so much to watch. Yeah, it's meant to be really good. Pillars of Eternity. I haven't actually heard that one. Huh. Yes. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen is so good right now. It is actually amazing. Like, I think Jujutsu Kaisen is like my top 3 anime after this last season. It's really good. So many games, movies, shows. Yeah. Too little time. Yeah. It's sad but funny but sad. I don't know, because I am unemployed, so you could say I have quite a bit of time on my hands, but I still don't have time for everything. It's sad. Anyway, progress. Sorry for taking so long.
Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up.
Right away, I think she said. I can't actually remember. Gundam Seed. Nice. Very nice. I have never really been a fan of Gundam, unfortunately. I remember Phil wanted me to watch it before, because there was like a new season that came out kind of recently, but I never did. Levi, thank you. Aw. Confirmity of nerds, yeah. Need more anime nerd friends, yeah. True.
Water comes in many flavors to the dessert.
Shh. Nubla, stop talking about water. Your real life friends hate anime so much. Oh, not so much. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so sad. But I get you. I understand. I'm kind of the same. But then I'm also really awkward, so... Yeah. Like, I have some friends who do watch anime, but I'm just like... I'm not very good at talking to them about anime or anything. I'm just too awkward. Oh, Stay Out of the End. I really want to watch that. That's been on my to-watch list for ages. Because I was going to watch that with a friend, but I don't know if that's still happening. I have no idea. Finding people you can vibe with on gaming or anime can be tricky. But you can manage to do so. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Out Nowhere Zero. Don't think I recognize that one. No, I don't recognize this. I'll definitely give that a shot though. I'll definitely look into that. I see it's like a mecha one. Like mecha ones I don't really mind too much. For the most part. Because like my favorite anime is 86. 86 is really good. I love that anime. And that's mecha. Although it's not super mecha. But it's really amazing. Oh. I'm glad you loved 86 as well. Ah. Yeah. It's so sad when people are just so quick and be like, ew, no, nerd. Like, I don't know. It's just sad. Have I watched the end of Attack on Titan? Yes. Oh, it's so crazy. It's all over now. Like, I knew what was happening because I had read the manga beforehand. But to see it actually finish and everything, it's one hell of an adventure. You go up with old stuff like Macross, Robotech, and Sailor Moon, yeah. I never really watched any of those. Like, Sailor Moon was something I kind of want to watch because this is a classic, but I never got around to it. I never really... I mean, I've watched anime since I was, what, about 15 or so? Actually, maybe younger than that. Basically, it's been like 15 years. 15, 16, 17 years that I've been watching anime. So, like, I've been watching it for quite a while. But, I haven't watched, like, the super old stuff. 86 was so amazing, honestly. The ending was such a good way to conclude a long and sad story, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure the light novel for 86 did continue on a little bit more, so I'm holding out hope there'd be more happening for 86. But I'm pretty sure actually, like, they stopped with the light novel now. And I'm pretty sure it stopped suddenly, if I remember correctly. This is sad. But, yeah, I tear up a lot when I watch 86. And take what's your favorite, same. Honestly, same. Oh, you have a little sister you can talk to about anime. That's so cool. She loves Attack on Titan. Nice. Galactic Football. That sounds familiar. It sounds familiar. I didn't watch it though, but yeah. Huh. Anyway.
Hey there, Ludovine. How's business lately?
I remember I watched the original Berserk, like 2 years ago or so. Like, that's pretty old as well. I don't know how old that is compared to Sailor Moon. But it was still really good, honestly. It was still really good. I never watched the the more recent Berserk though. I never watched that. Sailor Moon is actually older than Berserk, is it? I actually have no idea. I just know they're both kind of old. I really should be focusing on my game. I'm just too busy talking. Have you watching the latest season of Spy X Family? Yes. Yes, I have. 1997, 1988. Yeah, Salem is probably older. 1992, 1993, yeah. Okay. Quite a bit older. Mm. Yeah, Spike's family is another good one.
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
It's funny because I actually read that as when you were born. I didn't actually read it as bored. So I only noticed you said bored when you corrected yourself. Oops.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. No, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle.
No, I get that all the time. I do that so often. I can't remember what it was, but I remember, like, just the other day, I was saying to someone about putting something in a basket or something like that. I can't remember. But for some odd reason, I said basketball. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why. Like, I was on Discord, like, I was typing that out, but I wrote basketball instead of basket. I don't know. I don't know. Anime's coming a long way. Yeah, definitely. It has really come a long way. The thing is, another thing is that nowadays, there's so much, like, really good anime. You know? Like, you go look at anime, it's like, yeah, this has really good reviews. This anime has really good reviews as well, and this one. And it's like, okay, so this anime's good, this anime's good, this anime's good. I don't have time to watch all this anime, you know? And it just feels like you're missing out on a lot of things all the time.
Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Chrome shall... Oh, Etios? Oh. I don't know that one. Oh. I said that the guy passed away though. Oh. I mean, there's always hope. Like, I was saying earlier about my, like, Jujutsu Kaisen is like one of my top 3 anime. My second favorite anime is probably Kimi ni Todoki, and that's getting a season 3 next year, despite it's being like 10, maybe a bit longer since the last season. 10 years. And this is crazy. Like, you never know, maybe someone will eventually pick things up, hopefully. I'll definitely get to watching Self at the end. I would definitely will. I need to.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads.
Yeah, I see what you mean, Shine. Like, a lot of the anime nowadays are very similar. They are. It can be difficult to separate them. Yeah.
There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
What's this person doing here? He's just like watching us from behind a building.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Mm.
Can
Oh.
someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
Reincarnation anime is so popular these days. It is so popular. Like, I understand it because I do like reincarnation anime. But yeah. I think it's because, like, a lot of people would like to be in their shoes, you know? Like, if they ever disappeared one day, then obviously they reincarnated in another world. That'd be epic. Yeah. It's difficult.
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person.
You'll become the best time out there, of course. I was just thinking which anime reincarnation I would like, and I thought of one. I probably won't say it though. Gun Gay Online, yeah. Yeah, Sword Art is okay. Like, I thought it started out good. But, like, the last season for Sword Art, I don't know, I felt like it was dragging it out a bit. It's the best way to put it. I don't know. It wasn't really for me, Sword Art Online. Weirdly enough.
She said she used to be terrified of Papa. So, as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well.
Getting a close-up of this random person hiding behind a building watching us.
The Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
I was literally just about to say that when you said for Philosophy in Black and Rose, because that is that Fender Machine anime. I haven't watched it. I really want to watch it because it sounds ridiculous. But yeah, get reincarnated into a Fender Machine. Nothing about Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah, I don't blame you for that at all. Jujutsu Kaisen is just really good right now. It's so good. As long as you're not reincarnated into Demon Slayer. Oh god. That'd be hard. That'd be so hard. No.
Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
MF Girls. It's so weird because like the art style makes it look quite old. But it only came out this year. Oh, only just coming out now. That's interesting. Huh. That's cool though. I never seen either of these, honestly. Not sure how much I would like it. But that is intriguing. That is really cool that they took that approach, honestly. It is actually a really cool approach to take. Huh.
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
So I wasn't just hearing things. Oh, so was that person also following us when we had our picnic earlier? They must have been.
Is something up, Traveler?
Follow me.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Do you think...
They headed up.
Stop right there.
Do you think it's a person's father? The kid's Adele? Was it Adele? Peppy. Hi, Peppy. Oh, wait. Oh, it's all three of them.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Oh. Coconut Basket and Blue Lock. Yeah, those are really good. Haikyuu I haven't watched, but I really want to watch that. Yeah, but Coconut Basket, yeah. That one's good. And Blue Lock as well. Yeah. Yes, I know they announced a movie. Pretty sure. They announced a movie coming out soon.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
You think it's Red Jacket? Give him away. I know, right?
Hey there!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Aww. I think I missed Navia time.
Talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Well, I don't know why they were tailing us. It's saying obsessing and nerding over anime. It's cool. I don't mind it.
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize the situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people up above and down below as well.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula. We were discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you to calm down, mister.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day.
How can I hold a grudge for so long?
Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
You're lying.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here. There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Oh, I say sorry then.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
What lion for? I'm trying to think what that GIF is. I'm trying to think what it is. It's not coming to mind. I love that classic NPC what would they do when injured on the floor. Yes, the ragdoll effect. I love that too. Oh, it's such a classic. It's such a classic.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right, we get it. Come on, let's go.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. And moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
I actually have never seen that meme before. I don't know how I've never seen it before. They're nice. Huh.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
The thing is, it could think of fighting in other ways other than physical, you know? Like, fights aren't always physical.
Yeah, those guys definitely didn't look like big fans of yours.
Hmm.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already. So why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Yeah, Navia's voice actor is good. I like Navia's voice actor. Like, I like her little accent she does. Like, it's very like a small bit, you know, but it's just really nice. I don't know how to put it, you know. And yeah, Paimon just wants to destroy everyone. Destroys everyone's ears.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again?
You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Sea shanties? Oh yes, please.
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
I want to hear that. Ah. So this is the uniform for Adele. Nice. I'm just gonna teleport there.
Coming back here really does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
No.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Nope. Back in those. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Good night and thank you. Be yourself. Be awesome. Yay. Now there's nothing but love for Paimon here. 100% has my support. Fair. Yep.
Forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh,
Now she remembers.
did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Navia, no, don't do that.
Oh, Paimon, sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
Oh wait, here. Right? But all the tables are taken. Ah, it did work. Okay. You enjoy a fantastic meal as well as a wonderful performance. As things start slowly die down, you return to your room.
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Navia, did something happen?
No, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Fishing. Okay.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
Good, since the invitation's coming from you.
I knew it. You really are my best partner.
Order food? But it's like 10 past 11. I don't know. I don't know what would be best. They both sound nice.
Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Are we actually gonna go fishing? Because, like, we're hardly ever forced to go fishing these days. It's like they release fishing and it's like, oh yeah, here, let's have a fishing event to go with fishing. And then after that, it's just been quiet. Like, there's a shop that's, that comes out with every big update. And new fishes, new fishing spots with new areas and such, but like, you never feel the need to do that. Only real need to do for fishing is to get achievement, but I did that like really straight away.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
Oh, I'm so sad. We're not actually fishing.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
I mean, automation is more efficient. There's no lying about that, but I do like Paimon's method.
Then let's try regular rods next time. We can have a real fishing competition.
Woo! I would like that.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
I'm the complete opposite. I'm a complete night owl. You're 5'5". Wow. I imagine you could go fishing. It seems like the game is showing off its water areas a lot. Yeah. I mean, I think another thing about this game is that the area we're in right now is the Hydro area, the Hydro Archon area. So they are really highlighting water and all that stuff right now.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Oh, it's not so bad being short, Val.
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood.
Aww.
All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me.
That's cute.
Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Maloose and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Maloose come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities.
That's very true.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Navia, must still be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
It's okay. You need to get these sort of things off your chest.
Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's.
Yeah.
And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Navia has so much wisdom. Yeah, that's so true.
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
Woo!
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together.
Oh no!
We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
You want Paimon to help too?
Yes, Paimon, you need to help sometimes. At the same time, you Fireman should be all in for prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia's quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason to the mystery of why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Oh my god! Navia! That would definitely help. A magic hub, oh my god, yeah.
The boss ain't gonna wait all day.
Wait, why is he here? Oh no.
We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Hi, Mom, you made me yawn.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
Me too, Navia. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar.
Oh, I get it. She is not amused at all. And just where did you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Oh, we actually get it as a an item, furnishing item. That's kind of cool. All right, back to this place.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
Hi.
It's been a while.
Hello again.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Why does she sound like such an old lady?
I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
Oh, she's so adorable.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeu and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What? Why would they do that?
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeu and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
They have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their
They're very
explosives?
quick of getting those explosives and everything. Holy crap.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Wait, could that mean...
Want to blow up the Clementine line?
But why?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention.
But the thing is, they're affecting also, like, everyone in Fontaine rather than Vespina.
If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Oh. Oh, God.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson!
We have to stop them.
If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground.
Yeah.
Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
No!
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeu too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas.
That was a plot twist. Gonna head to sleep now. I'm really happy to have joined live and enjoy the rest of the stream and take care of yourself tonight. Oh, that took me a while to read that. But thank you, Levi. Thank you so much. Good night, and thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you being here today.
And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
Only Navia?
You better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeu has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all because of you, Navia. Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Melusan Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead, all because of you.
She's trying her
So the
best.
shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Don't listen to him, boss! He's just spouting nonsense!
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing?
This person's being really mean. He's being way too mean. He's taking things way too far. Like, he's been stuck in the Fortress of Meropide this whole time. Like, what does he know?
Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past, before you came.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was.
You really don't want to go to sleep and get on the edge of eternity tonight. Ah. Yeah. I mean, you don't have work. You could just like stay up all night and play it.
Is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia. And my mom loves her too. I don't know how to explain it, but I like her. And that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Exactly.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula. Hey there!
We just got her. No one else.
Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Oh, I really like her weapon. Wait, do it properly. Yeah. Okay, Shine. Bye. Thank you so much for popping by.
To you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians.
I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't know, but I have to go.
No. I feel so bad for her.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Yeah, makes sense.
The wind knows me.
Stand with me.
Bow your head.
Let's go. Oh my god, so many people. That matters.
We certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right direction.
Don't I need to be careful not hitting these?
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it?
It's beyond me.
Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
What's this?
Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole.
Looks like a keyhole.
What is it for?
Or maybe an emergency switch?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find. Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
That was quick.
Let's turn off the device right now. We're running out of time.
Wait. Paimon, since you're there, can I do this? Oh, she's not here. Wait, does she still move? No, she doesn't. Anyway. In you go.
That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
We should still check out for yeah.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere too. Let's go.
I feel like warriors should probably try and move over bombs as well. Oh, cutscene. Oh no. Holy crap, Traveler. Speedy. Paimon, do something.
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia. You can't block them all.
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way.
She's so cool. Aww. Aw, she looks knackered. Have been a members of, yeah. And they take for followers, yeah.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Risula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
Take them away, boys.
You are so cool.
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale. Feeling a bit fatigued?
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
I didn't realize there was like a limit.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
That's good.
Got it. That's good, at least.
I keep repeating them before they say it.
Coulter, I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
As long as he doesn't try to stab in the back again.
As I thought. Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person.
True. Very true.
Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
It's okay. Everything's fine now.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
Aww.
Traveler, I want to ask you something. And
so cute.
Please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
Hey, Chada's got her own lines.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
So weird when you hear Traveler speak. But I love those little like pictures you do.
How do you feel Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days.
That's fair.
Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
No, weird, that's true, but that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself
I
before.
used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me.
What did you
Everything's already
do?
prepared.
This has to do something with Malus and Silver.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Oh my god! No more! Thank you so much. 8 years unknown. Wow, that's so crazy. It's been so long, but thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Ah! And also welcome. Hi.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
I'm not sure why, but my like pop-ups aren't working. I don't know why they're not working. Right, I wonder what this surprise is. I thought there might be with something like Silver and Malus, but they're that way. They're behind us, they're not this way, so, I don't know. Oh, maybe it's something to do with statue that we spoke about at the beginning of Story Quest. That makes the most sense. Wait, where is this? Okay. That's fine. To be fair, YouTube is pretty quiet as well. But it's okay. Wait, it's... Alright.
Hoi, happy 8 years anniversaries of knowing you. It's been a long ride.
That took a while to come through. But yay, thank you. That was loud. Hopefully that wasn't loud for everyone else. Oh wait, it's in Person. It's under here. Ah. I know, it's so delayed. And yeah, like I love this game. I don't know how much more is left of this story quest. There's probably not much more. I'm actually getting a bit sleepy, which is weird. Oh, what's all this?
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished. But special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before. So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Well, because everyone's been talking about bed and watching anime and food, yeah. Actually, I'm feeling sleepy, so yeah. Yeah, yeah. Everyone's going and I'm sleepy because of all this talk. I think it makes it, like... It just means that it's really cozy here, you know? Does Black Cat still stop by? I have not seen him for ages.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Statue. Or is it gonna be a Navia statue? Oh, it's not a statue, it's just a drawing. Oh, that's actually really sweet.
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow! This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working.
Wait, that's not a statue, that's a drawing.
We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and rebuilding a Poisson.
Do I play Fortnite? No, but I actually gave it a try not long ago. I actually caved and gave it a try. But I probably won't go back on it because I wanted to try out for Fortnite Lego stuff. But then I wasn't too keen on it, honestly, in the end. So crazy. It's been 9 years. Holy crap. Oh, God, it's been so long. Thank you so much for sticking around so long, though. Like, I really appreciate that. I really, really do.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
You sound way too old for how you look.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss...
Thank you!
...that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
I will always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone. Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is.
Oh, I can't believe you forgot about me. No, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, 2019 and stuff, 2021 is a tough time. It doesn't really help that, like, I've been really on and off for streaming, but I do want to, like, get more into it. Am I liking Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah. Like, I haven't finished it or anything, and yeah, like in my, because I was playing it with some friends, and I don't know how far we got. Like, I don't know how long the story is, but I feel like we got pretty far. But it was going good. Like, I also have like a solo single player playthrough I'm doing, but I haven't got that far now.
This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Aww, Navia, that's so sweet. I like that picture. Aww. I'm hoping I'll stay in there permanently. It looks like it is. That's a really nice picture for her, honestly. Right, Navia.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Aww. It's alright, everyone gets down every now and again, you know? Like, that's fine. Oh god, yeah, Jacksepticeye. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of his stuff and used to do a lot of comments on his videos and stuff. I really liked Jacksepticeye back in the day, though. That's cool. I miss those days. I really do.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos.
That makes sense.
I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
Oh. What are your other lines?
It seems like, looking back on it, you know, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me. Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan.
Were you really flirting back then? Oh god.
I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, especially when you're like 13 and 18 and everything, you go through so many changes. Like, I cringe at how I was when I was 13. Even when I was like 16 and so, I still cringe at myself then.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit. Looking back on it, I'm on... Oh, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
Aw. What was it exactly? Because I wasn't actually paying attention what you said.
It seems like looking back on it, I'm honestly...
Do you really see me as your partner?
Oh, forget it now. Okay, but...
Yeah! Story quest is done. Oh, wait, we got those now. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I love the music for that. That is so cool. You have a girlfriend, you know, her name's Casey. Nice. I think again a kid, but I said it's too early. That's fair. Yeah. That's real fair. Okay. Yeah, there's no point in rushing that sort of thing. You should just take your time and just, you know, do it when you're ready. Because, like, if you rush that sort of thing as well, I'll just be unfair on the child. Yeah, definitely. You'll know when the time is right, for sure. That's great. You'll have a girlfriend and you're, like, happy with her and, like, even thinking into the future and stuff with her. That's great. Right. So I'm just trying to like work out how long this quest is. Oh wow. But having a house at your age is really good. Like that's an achievement, honestly. That's really good to do. Okay, no, I really want to meet Ayato. Oh, I was saying how good it is to have a house at his age. Because if it was like 13 and 9 years ago, then that must mean he's like 22 now. And having a house at 22, I don't know if that is right. But even around that age, that's really good. That's a really good achievement. Oh wow, manager, nice. Yeah, UK is absolutely hard for buying houses. Oh, you lived with your brother, that's cool. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hi, sorry, I'm not sure how to say your name, but hi, welcome. Does UK even have houses? Yeah, no, everyone just lives in tents over here. True. Very true. Yeah. I mean, I have a roof over my head for now, but I probably won't for much longer. Well, kind of. I don't know. I don't know what my future is right now. So, okay. I don't know my plans fully, but I'm thinking of ending the stream here because this is going to probably take about an hour or so, and I'm kind of tired, honestly. Tall has castles, no. Thank you, Kaki. I hope so as well. I'm sure I will. It's gonna be difficult no matter what happens, but I'll try. Ugh, COD. Nah, I don't like COD. It's only midnight. It is. It's even weirder because I woke up late today as well. But I'm just so tired right now. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night for now. I do plan on streaming a lot more. So hopefully tomorrow I'll do a stream as well. I might go to Star Rail tomorrow if I do. And do some of the story quests on there. Oh, Devon, Ethan! Hi! Happy holidays! Happy holidays to you as well! Oh, yeah, I'm sleepy right now. I probably won't sleep anytime soon, but I just want to like rest and lie down a bit, I think. Alright. Elven Warriors. I don't know what that is. Sleep well. Thank you. And thank you as well. That'd be great if you can join me tomorrow as well. It's been great having you here today. Yeah, oh, Fire Emblem Warriors. Oh! I think it means me because I'm the end of the stream. But yeah, it's weird because I've been craving like a multiple higher warriors recently. But I have too many games to play, it's so sad. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, so... Oh, that is confusing. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night now, so thank you all so much for joining. Hopefully I'll stream again tomorrow. We'll see closer to the time. Either way, I will try to stream a lot more frequently now. Yes, I do want to do more Tears of the Kingdom at some point. Tears of the Kingdom, Star Rail, Genshin. Frick, what was it? It was something on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember it now. I just had it in my head. Oh no. Tears of the Kingdom, Genshin, Star Rail. Ah, nope, it's gone. It's gone. I don't know. There are some other games I want to play that are more like lesser known. I'm gonna remember as soon as I say stop stream. Pokemon! I remembered it. It's Pokemon. The Pokemon DLC. I was thinking of streaming that as well. But yeah. Yeah, I'm off. So good night everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. I really, really do appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow. I should do. Either way, I'm gonna stream a lot more frequently now. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Good night, Kaki. Good night, Normal. Good night, Spirit Flame. Good night, anyone who's lurking or not watching this live. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. I'm like waving, but you can't see me waving. You can't see my hands. Why am I waving?